Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 20 of Europa Universalis IV as Vijayanagar, and we are about to get our first disaster. It's not very often that I ever have to deal with disasters in this game, unless I am playing as England and have to deal with the War of the Roses. But we lose 1 prestige. Okay, so the rebels have risen up and we basically have to go and kick people in the throat. So we've got a rebellion down here. Doesn't look too bad. Is that the only rebellion we have? I was expecting more. Let's start marching down there with some units. I was honestly expecting to get a lot more rebellions. Now, bear in mind, we do still have the plus 10 national unrest. So we need to have a legitimacy of 90. See, it's even more difficult now because it used to be that you had to have... to stop it from happening, you needed a legitimacy of 75. To make it go away, you need a legitimacy of 90. It is a pretender army, though. I mean, potentially, if they succeed, then they put their own ruler on the throne, and the legitimacy issues go away. Let's go on to our better military tech, and we will upgrade our cavalry. Obviously, we want to have good cavalry because that means we've got our combat ability. Now then, where are you going? You're going into the fort, are you? Okay, let's keep you there. Let's just check where the river crossings are. There's no river crossing from this province. So let's get everybody up to there. In fact, let's get you to there and you to there. Now then, you do have a leader who is a... 021, so pretty terrible. And let's pile on. Now that doesn't... Oh, hang on, we've got another new unit type. It's the cannon. Not that it makes an awful lot of difference. It's not showing us at full morale there just because the cannons took the hit as I went in. And that core's done there. So we weren't too far away. So we've got a lot of stuff that's going to be happening here now. Let us recall our diplomat from Gujarat. We are unpaused. I thought we were paused. Let's go and... can't offer them vassalization yet. Let's do it now. Okay, so... We've already got another lot of rebels. Or is that the same lot of rebels that just repopped? So we can either lose 25 admin power and we get 8 pretender regiments rise up, or we can lose 20 prestige and gain local autonomy in Arcot. Well, we don't want that to happen. So Kotte, where is Kotte? Let's go and find that. Kotte is all the way down there. Question is, can we get down there before the before this event? Let's see how quickly we can get there. Alliance breaking. Now, why is that breaking? Oh, the alliance is breaking because we're they're a vassal. That's fine. That is fine. So we'll keep marching down here. You guys are going to... That's already taken itself back. So if we can get down here quickly enough, then we can fire this manually. Hopefully. Going to arrive on the 6th of February. We might struggle. 6. Okay, so 8 pretender regiments. We're already there, so we are defending. And actually fighting against our ruler as well. Okay, that's that one done. It's not going to solve the... Oh, they're still alive. Damn pretenders. Great advisor has died. Okay, let's get you back over here. So, who was the advisor that we lost? It was a Diplo guy, and all these level 1s. How much money are we making? Not a massive amount of money, it has to be said. Let's go for the +1 trade efficiency guy, just at the moment. Oh, bear in mind, we do have ourselves some mercenaries, so that's causing us a little bit of money loss. Let's put you back on Go Home at War. We're probably not going to be going to war for a while because we've got all of these flipping rebellions to deal with. So I can lose 132 ducats and 25 prestige to gain 5 legitimacy. I don't mind doing that. I'd sooner not lose the stability. I've got the money. Losing prestige sucks, but gaining legitimacy is important. As soon as we can get rid of this disaster, I can go back to taking over people's lands. However, another good thing at the moment is as we're already in a flipping disaster, it doesn't really matter if I start taking people's lands. How is this progressing? 44.2. It is, but look at that. This is what happens when you have high unrest. So we can gain a load of local autonomy everywhere. We can lose 100 admin power for 10 legitimacy. Yep, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get our legitimacy back up. We're already up to 45. We're getting there. As soon as we get rid of this disaster, we are good to go. Start kicking people around the map again. God is with Githian. Except now we've just lost all of that flipping legitimacy because Githian is now back. And we get a stability drop. So, where are they going to spawn? In Gulbarga. Where is Gulbarga? I have no idea where any of these provinces are. Gulbarga is up there. So let's go ahead and get a stack in there ready. We get to choose a new deity. So let us go for... I don't think we need the money as much now. I think we might just go for the discipline and siege ability. There isn't anything that gives us reduced unrest. So yeah, let's go for the discipline because we are going to be fighting quite a lot of rebels. A shame that I gave up that admin power and everything just to get that. It's annoying. Let's accept these... Oh, flipping pop-ups everywhere. Let's accept these royal marriages. I don't even know which one of these pop-ups is... Right, that's the first one. That's Githian. Then we've got this one. 8 pretender rebels in Kandy. 8 and... in Kongu. Where's Kongu? Kongu, you have... What? You are a 342 province. So let's go for the production then. You only have grain though, so it wasn't all that useful. And then this one is in Kandy, which is, again, another province that I have no idea where it is. You're all the way down there, so you can go down to that one. Yeah, we've got another leader now, haven't we? Don't need to have our ruler in charge. Might make sense to get Githian killed off, just so that we can get legitimacy back up. So we'll get that revolt going. And we will get that one going. See, this is what happens. Improve fortifications for 50 ducats, of course, always. Let's keep spending the admin power. We need to get that legitimacy back. This really isn't going to help our manpower. The game's paused, that's why it's not letting me move the army. How are we doing down here? I mean, we could just let the pretender rebels win. Melenadu, which is where? This is basically what the next video is basically going to be centered around. It's me running around trying to deal with flipping rebellion. Right, you guys get back over here. We gain legitimacy for doing it though, so doing all these little things is good. But as you can see, it really starts to hurt your army after a while. Here's another one. Spend some ducats and prestige for the legitimacy. Let's do that. Might have to start thinking about merging our armies together if they start getting any weaker. There we go, up to 36 legitimacy, and it's going up quite slowly. Are we short of some royal marriages? I mean, the problem is getting royal marriages reduces your... You gain more legitimacy over time, but you take a legitimacy hit for gaining a royal marriage. We don't have a royal marriage with Chanda, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to get one, and I will still do it, I can't afford to do it until this is over. We can also pick another rival, which will probably be Malwa, but not until we're ready to actually attack them. Definitely not while this flipping rebellion's going on. This is hardcore. We're 4,000 manpower down again. So we could do with a little bit of a break from this. Pretty much every month we're going to get rebels pop now, until we get this sorted out. There's no way of getting around that. We want the Nayaks to be happy again, because then we'll actually get some manpower coming in. We could spend 5 prestige to give them some loyalty. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we get more manpower recovery speed. That's going to help. Not a huge amount. 274 troops per month. Still making money. Still might be worth getting the odd barracks in a province or two. Get a couple more here and there. Just trying to make sure we get, the more manpower we can have, the better. So what have we got here? Lose a stability or fight some rebels for 5 legitimacy. They're going to come up in Gulbarga, which is this one again. Let's go up with this army, because this one's the least battered. Also, this is the army that has the... Actually, let's just do a quick thing here. Let us swap our leaders around. Let's put the good leader in the army that has the mercenaries, because it'll reinforce much more cheaply and much more quickly. So, we'll fight the regiments and take the legitimacy. We'd be almost there now if our ruler hadn't have died at the exact wrong moment. So, they're going to pop. They get the terrain penalty, which is definitely the reason why we wanted to get there first. You don't want to be attacking into the highlands. Never quite managed to finish them off, but we should do that quite easily. And what we could do here is we could consolidate the regiments and then just grab 2 more Merc infantries. So let's go ahead and do that. Save us a little bit more. Well, it won't save us money, but it'll save us a bit more manpower. So this will probably be a mostly mercenary army. Kathiawar separatists. Let's get this army up in Kathiawar just to try and stop that rebellion from popping. Why is that so high? Is it because it's the wrong religion? No, it's the wrong culture. Has high autonomy. Oh, we haven't turned it into a territory either. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can core all of those provinces, probably. Do we want to increase the autonomy here? We will do, just to try and get rid of some of this unrest, because it's a bit unruly. Especially with what we're having to deal with here. Now then, what is our manpower like? Actually, we're 10 below our manpower. Spend some money to gain some legitimacy. Yep, that's fine. Too many leaders, because we've lost power projection. That's not a problem. We can go and insult Jainport. Did that not work? Because we humiliated them. Are they not my rival anymore? Jainport is my rival. Yeah, I've just insulted you. Humiliated and has long-time rival. Why you do this to me, game? Yeah, recently sent an insult. Why didn't that count? Or maybe it'll count on the next month. I don't know. I'll have to keep my eye on that, see what happens. So, do I want to grab some more mercenaries and go up to an even larger stack? Probably do, but... lose 100 admin power for 10 legitimacy. We're burning through admin power, but we're up to 56. We're getting there. The disaster's almost done. Yeah, I can't believe that didn't count. Now, who's Malwa allied with these days? They're allied with a lot of people. Yarkand, Bengal, and Sindh. Well, Sindh doesn't matter, because Sindh is pretty much irrelevant in this game. Bengal is problematic. Obviously, I'm Vijayanagar. And you guys are all the way up there. Oh, you guys are massive. Yeah, we might have to find a cheeky way of doing that one. Okay, things seem to be easing down. Not really an awful lot we can do to get power projection. Another 100 admin power that we don't have. Oh, and rebels actually spawn there. We've got a new heir. I'm guessing here. Actually, I'm going to leave it for this one. Just pick a random one. I need to start putting in some more people from my patron pool, but I'm forgetting names at the moment, so I need to get a list. I'm getting more and more people pledging at that level where I actually have to start naming things after people in games. So where did these guys come from? Gain 2 prestige. Oh yeah, we'll take the prestige. Not like in this big stack down here. Didn't even see where those guys came from. We are getting a good kicking. We did roll a 9. Let's go and chase that army down. We really want to take this 22 stack, but that's going to be quite difficult. These guys aren't exactly coming to help. 13 Pretender regiments in Surat. Which is where? We can get over there and deal with that. Except we've just had some random rebels pop up in another province. No, don't move through them. Go around them. Deal with the ones in Surat first, hopefully. Depends where these guys go, though. They might come over and help. All this separatism isn't going to help. Okay, 13 Pretender rebel regiments here. They're actually separatists, so they're not going to get involved with that battle, which is good. 23 Pretender regiments revolt in Vijayanagar. Let's go and chase these guys down. Wow, I didn't even realise that those guys were coming towards me there. It's like our vassals are going in to help. Right, we want to get up to Vijayanagar as quickly as we can. Let's pop them while those are there. I know they're probably going to get wrecked. I was hoping they'd hold out a little bit longer. Let's move into this province over here. I think what we're going to have to do is get a lot more mercenaries. It's going to be one of those issues where it's like, this is going to cost us a lot of money, but this is what we need to do to win. They're going up there to annoy somebody else, which is fine by me. Obviously, we're losing quite a few provinces now. Let's get a few units over there just to sort of get everyone together. And I want to try and... I'm just going to sort of consolidate everybody right now. 5 more rebels in... 11 more rebels in Mysore. We'll take the mercantilism. We're going to need it with the massive amount of... Right, you get over there. No, you're getting engaged. Can't do anything about that. No, this is getting bad now. This is getting really bad. So let's go group you together and consolidate. We'll start by attacking here. Oh, this is getting difficult. 5 legitimacy for a lot of money. We're up to 72, but it's not going well. Why are we doing so poorly in these battles? Well, we're getting terrible rolls. I mean, that's part of the problem. Let's go and see if we can chase that army down and defeat it. which we did. Going to have another stack popping in Mysore very soon. 11 regiments, we might be able to deal with it. We weren't fully reinforced, and I didn't reinforce my front line, unfortunately. I should have done a shift consolidate before I went in there. That was a little bit silly on my part. Looks like they're about to get reinforcements. And they did. Oh, despicable. Right, those guys are up there causing problems. We are about to suffer massive losses here. We really need to retreat. Army's just getting wrecked right now. This is getting tricky. I mean, we're nearly out of it. You know, we are getting the events that are helping us, but we are really nearly out of this. Let's go ahead and consolidate you guys. I think that is basically most of my army. We just... Right, okay. Desperate times call for desperate measures. It's time to start taking out some loans. And then we are going to build a lot of mercenaries. Probably not that one, because that'll get jumped on instantly. So we need a lot of units. Let's go over there because we can unsiege that quite quickly. I was kind of hoping that Malwa would deal with those guys while they were up there in Malwa's grill, but apparently not. I mean, they're just separatists. So you know, they're going back into Malwa's land, so I'm not terribly bothered about those. Yeah, we'll give the Barmins some influence. I'm not too bothered about that. They're the least of my worries right now. Yeah, those guys are going back up there, and hopefully Malwa will deal with them. So you guys all sort of get down here. What are we like on our force limit? Still nowhere near it. We still have money. We're losing money because we have 1,000,000,008 mercenaries. But let's go up to like 1,015,000,000. We're going to get everybody together. Yeah, we might as well take the local defensiveness. Don't talk to me about internal conflicts. Know about internal conflicts all too well. So I'm going to start getting all of these guys together. Spend a lot of money for some legitimacy. I don't mind the ones that cost me money. Money's easy to come by. You can borrow money and pay it back quite easily. It's just the ones that cost you lots of points that end up being the pain. So we should be able to take these guys out. Once again, you know, I've just gone in there with mainly full regiments of mercenaries, and they all just got absolutely kicked. We won that battle. Let's go ahead and wipe them out. Gain 5 legitimacy and more rebels, but, you know, deal with them as they come. We're at 87 legitimacy now. So let's go ahead and start taking... We've got these guys up here. They're just a pain. They really are just a pain. Gain 10 legitimacy. Brilliant. Okay. So now the disaster is over. Still got to go around and deal with the current rebels, but still. Improve our prestige. Yeah, we'll try and go for it. It's very hard to get your prestige back up, but... On the plus side of things... Can't really get those guys too easily because it would mean a crossing penalty there. But that was been hard work. Luckily, we have been recovering manpower. We're not actually all that much manpower in the hole. But we do need to rebuild our armies, and that's going to be expensive. They're actually attacking me by crossing over the... taking the crossing penalty. Fantastic. Let them do that. We're still going to have quite a few problems to deal with. Right, let us just detach. Let's do this right. Let us just, let's consolidate. Let us detach one regiment. You're going to go and start unsieging stuff. You guys are going to start marching over here to deal with the last few rebels. Then we need to start getting rid of some of the mercenaries. We can carry on with our... No, we can't build a spy network anymore there because we were discovered. So that's a little bit of a pain. Yeah, they're taking a lot of stuff over there, but we should be able to deal with that. Right, let's go and deal with those guys. Taking that one back, let's come over here. Now then, what idea group is this we can take? That is... How are we doing on military tech? We're on target, really. So we're only one idea group away from getting the discipline. See, the problem is we have a lower base morale than these pretender rebels. That makes life quite difficult for us. On the plus side, that's the last of the pretender rebels, because the other ones further north are separatists. So we'll get those guys killed. We'll go up here. We'll start unsieging these things. I mean, those rebels aren't even in my province at the moment. Let's go ahead and get rid of that mercenary. We're still over our leaders. We don't really have an awful lot we can do at the moment in terms of rivals, unless we want to rival Malwa. So I think we'll probably have to fire one of our leaders. And we'll get rid of the 222. He's pretty average across the board. Now, I know this is a slightly longer video than usual, but I do just still want to go through and attempt to get out of this disaster, so that when I come back next week, we can sort of start fresh. So those rebels are going around all over the place and causing problems for everybody. I suppose it is going to be me that ultimately has to deal with them. The good part is now, though, we actually have decent legitimacy. It's cost us a lot of manpower, it's cost us a lot of prestige, it's cost us a lot of money, it's cost us a lot of admin points, but it has helped. We don't have that disaster anymore to worry about. Now, how much money are we losing? 2.18. It's not as bad as it sounds. Could turn most of the forts off and get rid of that. So let's just go and we'll break off a regiment. This regiment's going to go and unsiege. And we might as well go and attack here. I know this isn't actually my land that I'm attacking into, but if I don't kill them, they're just going to come back and attack me. They don't have a higher base morale than me, so we should just rip them apart there. Fantastic, they are dead, so let's get out of there. One more province to take. And then we need to start sacking off some of these mercenaries. And we'll detach the mercenaries and we'll consolidate them up as soon as they arrive at a nice safe province. You, we will get rid of. See, we are actually gaining some manpower now. We want to detach the mercs. We will consolidate the mercs. Got a lot of mercenaries. We are making money again, so we'll probably hang on to the mercenaries for the time being. We'll sort of keep the army there. We'll group together and split it up. And we'll start rebuilding two decent-sized armies. We can take the next, get another merchant. Not sure the merchant's all that useful. We are behind time on tech, so we'll wait on that one. But apart from that annoying little disaster, I'm generally happy with how things are going. We are certainly starting to make some progress, and we are slowly starting to turn the subcontinent of India yellow, which is fantastic. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying my EU4 playthrough of Vijayanagar, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.